to the channel. In today's episode I am finally making the cough medicine I've been talking about for past few videos. If you've been following the channel, in my last top-up shop I've bought some cough medicine. There was the Benylin one and it was £8 and I was absolutely appalled by the price. I think it's, to be fair, it was like really astronomical, and because some of you have been suggesting that I make my own cough medicine, I've done a little bit of research, and it's pretty much really easy thing to do, and certainly far more healthier, I would say, than this is what's in there. I just, out of interest, guys, I don't know if you ever really picked up a leaflet and actually had a look what's inside any of the medicine. I never really bothered, never, just for some reason, just never really crossed my mind. So today, out of interest, I thought I shall have a look what's inside my cough medicine. And that was a little bit of a shocker. Just out of interest, it's literally only a few ingredients, guys, but I just like take you through this. So number one, okay, we have 4.7% of ethanol, which is 94.5% pure alcohol, which is okay, that's understandable, that's fine. Then you've got 41.1 milligram of sodium, which is basically a salt. And then you have 7 grams of glucose, which is a sugar thingy. And then you have 20 milligrams of sodium benzoate, whatever you pronounce it, sorry. And 57.7 milligrams of polyene glycol. So there we are. This is what we have for our £8. God forbid, I'm trying to understand where is actually the goodness. What is in there, like in the alcohol, salt and sugary glucose that's going to make you cure the cough? I really don't understand. And, you know, maybe that's just me being daft. I don't know. But I kind of expected to see sort of a little bit more, a couple of medicinal things, maybe a tiny bit of paracetamol, a little bit of this, a little bit of herb or something like that. But, not herb, but you know what I mean? Something a little bit more better that's in there, but no. So here we are. This is even giving me more of a push to actually make my own, because I just think that's, to be fair, it's appalling. I'm really surprised and frankly a bit shocked. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and let's get making this really basic cough syrup or cough medicine. Right, few things I have to make it with. I've got a bit of whiskey. You can use whiskey or bourbon, whatever. I've got some honey. In this instance, I've got the runny honey from Asda. I would probably understand that the better the honey, the more expensive honey, probably the better, like organic honey, but I haven't got one at the moment, so I'm just gonna go with that one. I've got some homemade ground ginger, which I've done a few weeks back, so if you want to know how to make your own ginger powder, I'll put the link down for the video up there. I've got 150 milliliters of fresh lemon juice, and I have, because one of you guys suggested that you use a horehound candy or horehound herb, which I don't know if we can get in this country. I tried to have a look, but I couldn't find it. No, I lie. I found one. I think it was sort of like Amazon American or something, but it was a stupid price anyway, so I ignored it. And I'm basically gonna have those Jack Min's things, which are basically like little sweeties, okay? They're like that, but they're like that, black ones, okay? They've got basically like menthol, aniseed oil, eucalyptus oil, flavorings, calories, blah blah blah, but generally you've got the menthol, that's really that I'm after. So I've ground 5 of those, which I'm not sure how many I'm going to add on, but I've grounded 5 with my little general what do you call it, coffee grinder. That one is again from Lidl for like £8, I think it was. It actually did a really good job. Considering the sweeties are black, it's actually made it into the white powder, but I can smell this really strong. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to stop talking before I lose my voice again. We are basically making 450 ml to half a litre, because I've got a glass disinfected bottle, 500 ml. So basically my proportions are going to be to fill this bottle. And as I understand, the good proportions are 1:1:1. So it's pretty much equal proportions of whiskey, honey and lemon juice. So 150 ml of squished lemon juice goes in. Sorry, I haven't put the second camera there because there's not really a lot you're going to see. I'm going to put the hob on. And I am going to dissolve the candy, because I don't know how well it was going to dissolve if I just crushed it slightly. So I think with the powder I should be able to dissolve it better. So I'm going to put half of that in. Okay. Then we're going to smell it and see how well that dissolves and how well we can smell the menthol. And it becomes black again when it goes in there. Sorry if I just turn this around. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So just taking his little time because the sugar's trying to stick to the bottom. Do you know what? If you breathe this in, that sounds a bit like, smells a bit like Vicks. You know, the vapor rub. That is actually, oh my god, this is amazing. I am gonna put a little bit more. I reckon I'm gonna go with all that. I go with those things. I think you go with like a gut instinct if you got one. I think I did 5, and I think it's a good choice for half a litre. I think that's a fair amount. Right. I'm not adding on the whiskey yet because I don't want to boil off the alcohol. Well, what's the fun in that? You're just going to be drinking lemon water and honey then, aren't you? We don't want that. Right, okay. So, that's really became like a swamp water. It's a bit dark and a bit weird. Oh my god, but yes, it's very, very strong. Okay. So, that's done. I am going to add on probably half a teaspoon of ginger. Just like a little bit, okay. Apparently, I've read, there's a research have been done that ginger, apart from being anti-inflammatory, is actually really good for a mucus. Apparently, it's meant to dissolve the mucus. It has been some research in the past, but apparently they stopped the research, and it's not been done ever since to see how ginger affects the cough in general. But I know ginger is good, we know it's good, so we're going to add it on. Okay, so that's all in. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add on our honey. So, as I said, we need about 100 ml of honey. This is a 340, so I need just under half of that. Ugh. Sorry, that was really off-putting smell. Do you know what? It just doesn't really smell. I think it maybe is a mixture of that stuff's not doing. Okay. I think we're pretty much there. Just put that aside. Mix it in. It's not going to be as obviously like thick as a cough medicine there. Obviously because of the glucose, obviously I suppose it goes like a bit jelly-like, but it doesn't really matter what it drinks like. It's the end result. So here we go. Right, I think I might just bring that to a boil a tad. It's kind of the ginger stuff. It smells, the mixture of those smells is a bit weird now. Okay. So, well, shall I dare to try it? Let's try it without the booze first. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. Really lemony, really mentholy. I like that. Okay. So, I reckon that's done. Turning it off now. And I'm going to add on 150 ml of whiskey. Feel like such a waste. Oh, sorry. Right, 150 ml goes. Okay, right, sorry whiskey. Well, not sorry really, I've got to drink it anyway, so at least, hopefully, maybe you help my throat. Off it goes. Here we are. Okay, that looks like just a golden liquid. I'm going to try that now. My goodness, do you know what? It's actually very tasty. I can't say it tastes the honey, but I just taste the sweetness, the lemon and the whiskey. But you know, I reckon if you just have a few tablespoons of that, like warm it up, I reckon that's probably going to do, actually probably work better than drinking it cold anyway. So, what I'm going to do, guys, now, I'm just going to let it cool, and I'm going to pour this in my bottle, and I will see you in a second. So, hi guys, here we are. Unfortunately, it didn't quite fill in the bottle, and I think I know what I went wrong. I did say to you if I did like 150, 150, and 150, but I think with the honey, I just done, because it's 370 grams in there, 340 grams, sorry, not actually milliliters. So technically, if I put more honey, it would have filled it up a little bit more. Nonetheless, the point is, guys, it is done. Yes, it particularly doesn't look that attractive. However, it's all natural, and the fact is I know exactly what's in there. So what I'm gonna do, guys, for the next couple of days, I'm just gonna obviously test it out and see if it's gonna work and help better. So the question to myself, would I ever buy something like this again? Absolutely not. Would I make this again? Absolutely yes. I know I haven't tried this in terms of I don't know what effect it's going to have, but to be fair, that stuff, whatever it's in there, I don't see it making any difference, and it hasn't been because I have been having a cough medicine. It doesn't seem to genuinely work for me anyway, personally. This is more natural, and people have been swearing by this for the past like years and years. People have been doing alternative medicines for literally hundreds of years. So to me, this is going to be an absolute winner. So anyway, hopefully guys, you find this helpful. If you have any other recipes of maybe cough medicines or any other antiviral things, then please comment below. It's great that you're all sharing your knowledge and experience as a community. I find this it really makes me smile when I see people sort of advising people to do certain things and to make certain things. This is what the channel and community is all about anyway. So well, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.